And that's why Twinkies are evil. Forged in the lockdown. Hello and welcome to Critical Questions, the Unfathomable quiz. I have trawled the internet for the best, worst, most interesting and ridiculous dumb questions I can find, and with any luck, my guests will be able to answer all of them. Hello? Can you believe it's been a year?
Hello?
It's been a year already. Wow.
It has.
So many hours of my life. So many fucking hours that I will never get back. I mean, never. So, cool, though. It's cool.
How do you think I feel?
This is the best thing that's ever
Oh,
happened.
fuck you, Jeff. You cheated.
Who does have the most hours?
Jeff.
I think
That's
thought
not
Jenny might be catching up with me.
No. I still get the fucking asterisk, so come the fuck on. I mean,
I still do the streams about asterisks, but you don't hear me, you know.
shut the
How about Amanda? How about I'll make you a peace offering. How about I send you for your birthday a Twinkie with some little candles in it?
fuck yeah, I'd take a Twinkie, yo.
They have Twinkie.
Anyway, happy birthday to Critical Christians and, of course, to our wonderful Amanda.
Did you say critical Christians?
Yes, to Critical Questions. It's the birthday show,
Is
isn't
the
it?
name of the show?
No, it's critical questions.
Amanda, the dollar
I thought he
store-
said critical
He
Christian.
said Christians. He said Christians.
He said
Did I say
Christians.
Christians.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't. He said
You deaf
questions.
fuckers.
I'm
That's
not
what you
subscribed
said.
to that channel.
No.
I'm glad I bought the rum tonight. I think I'm going to need it.
I think you started with
Mother.
it.
Amanda,
It's
Right.
like 8 o'clock here,
the
man.
dollar
I
store,
can't drink in good conscience.
Of course
I'm
you
listening, Jenny. Go ahead.
the dollar store up here has a sale on Twinkies going 2 boxes for $5.
There you go. Plus, like, you know, they don't go bad, so it's not like you're going to get some expired Twinkies or whatever. It'd be fine. Bye.
That's because they're made stale.
You do not know what the fuck you're talking about.
Maybe by the time they get shipped to England, where Jeff gets to taste one, then they're stale.
No,
But
for a food that is allegedly a food that you can seal in a time capsule and it'd still be fresh after
I'm
100
telling
years.
you, Jeff, there is no such thing as a fucking stale Twinkie. Unless, like I said, you like take it out of the package and leave it.
Made stale. That's why.
No!
they're soft though.
What's the name of the freaking zombie movie? Killing me now. What is the name of the zombie?
Zombieland, where he's gotta get his Twinkie.
Zombieland. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't the zombie disease spread through Twinkies?
No, it's just one of their.
No.
It's just a side quest to steal a Twinkie. So it does come
Did you
into
just scare
play.
Amanda
Like the
off?
whole movie is about surviving a freaking zombie apocalypse, and the side quest through the entire movie is finding a goddamn Twinkie. It's amazing.
Well, I'm going to start a Twinkie test, and I'm going to go buy a box and set them up in various conditions to see how long they last.
As long as the package is sealed, we're good.
That's
Well,
how
open
I
some-
end up
open
dying in the
some-
apocalypse. Like
A
going
rotten Twinkie.
out in search of the perfect coffee again. I would risk my life for that shit, and I would die pretty goddamn quick because I cannot take care of myself with shit.
I once bought this loaf of bread. It was a mini loaf about this big, a homemade thing. It was at a farmer's market, and I bought a couple of them and I put them up on top of my refrigerator for storage. And unbeknownst to me, one of my animals got on top of the fridge and knocked it off, and it fell like behind the refrigerator. I found it 5 years later.
See, we'll have it.
and it was absolutely mold free. It was still in its bag, and it was soft and it looked edible. I didn't eat it, but there was no visible mold on it or anything. I was just like, wow, how did this happen?
I think we're
You
gonna have.
didn't taste
I
One
think
thing
we're
I've learned
gonna have
after
these.
living in Korea is that American food is not fucking real. That's what I've learned living in Korea. American food is not fucking real. 'Cause everything here goes bad instantly. American food stays fresh because it's not food.
That makes sense.
All preservatives, yeah.
Okay,
Thank
wait.
you.
We need. Let's kind of Go back to here. Let's introduce some people. Tonight we've got Manda. Hello. We've got Jenny.
Hi.
Hi.
We've got Brian. We've got Math Pig.
Hey.
We've got Jeff.
Ahoy.
And we've got Jerome, the blatant Blatheist. Okay, who you have to subscribe to right now. I put the link in there.
Go do that at some point. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. He's very funny.
Below me right now. So
That's why. Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
How come Matt?
This is the complete opposite end of me, but yeah. Welcome. Sorry, we're annoying and kind of rude.
My people.
Good.
Yeah, we get.
You'll fit in well then.
Oh, this is still like this bubbly. This is still Jerry. Once you guys actually meet me, I'm a complete asshole. You'll get it.
Well, you know, it's just that on this show you meet such a nice class of arsehole.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, we're all like, except for Brian, all of us are assholes on here.
Well, he doesn't have to be an asshole.
I am not an
Brian
asshole.
tells me I think he's lying to me.
little
But
bit.
Brian tells me he is an arsehole, and he manages to
Yeah,
keep
and
it.
that's one of the things that
Right.
makes
And
him
I
like.
don't believe him.
No, I don't either. He's not.
well,
I'm not an asshole. I am a dumb fuck.
No, he's
neither one of
stupid
you have ever
fucking
been on the other
nice.
end of me
Okay,
being
I'm
an
a bad
asshole.
fuck.
I'm not.
But
I'm more.
Retired arsehole?
No. I just.
Arsehole in training.
I try to be patient with people anymore. I spent a long time not having any patience with people, and it ruined a lot of relationships. So now I try.
why, Brian? How come?
Were you?
How come insects have 6 legs?
How come?
That's how they're defined.
Well, actually, it's a neonatic trait from their ancestors who had more legs. Like crustaceans are close related to them. They have about 10 legs generally. And there's silverfish that still have like proto legs on the back end of them. They're very similar to what you see on like a centipede, but there's a member of the Myriapoda that's centipedes are part of called Symphala that looks almost like a silverfish. And I'm
Dave!
gonna
You're going to get kicked for being educational.
He's making us learn.
I know.
Theo says
There
you're
are
a
rules
sweet-
here.
Theo actually says you're a sweetheart, even to Otangelo, sir.
yeah.
I just wanted to show the chat that Brian Brainbug is the smart guy on the
Whereas people find out that, as somebody found out about a week ago when they turned up in my chat, I'm not necessarily nice to some of these people.
I'm just going to say that there's an astrophysicist right over there. So,
Where I am.
yeah, I'm standing back to that.
Who is now in orbit.
So it's all good.
Right, should we do some questions?
Oh, yeah,
maybe.
that's what the show's about.
That's what the show's about.
That's what we're here.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
Some of these are new questions. Some of them aren't. They've been specially selected from a very long list.
It's gonna be like a clip show type shit thing here.
Yes, to some degree. Right. Question 1485. Who is the person who has irritated you the most in the past 12 months?
Oh, I know what Manda's answer is going to be to this.
Wait. This is fucking perfect. Like,
Does
this
this
is
have to
not.
be
Come
like-
here. Come
This is
here.
like
Just
in the whole world, or
you
just
can hear him, right?
No. What did he say?
No, I'm just saying. You said, yeah, it's him. It's him. I
It's,
love you, sweetheart.
it's
Fuck you too.
you're saying it's him. Honestly,
Yes.
Angel,
said
yes.
You said disappointed, Mr. Mama.
Jeff, he asked who was most annoying, not who I most wanted to fucking kill. So
Now you see, I'm going to cut that.
Dave, is this person like a global individual, or it has to be in our own personal circle of friends? And
You can answer. When I wrote the question, I thought you can answer it in both. But if you give it a global one, you have to give a personal one as well.
Can it just be humanity?
There must be someone that you think's worth saving in that lot.
Well, that covers all your bases.
It does. Never Again says I have to pick one. Atheist Mo says me. Yandere says herself. B says Trump. Spooky says himself. Uhan says Mr. in Purple Titties in brackets McBoomer. I have absolutely no clue who that is.
I guess it's a personal.
I think I've got an idea who that is. Steve.
Steve.
Oh, he's always a popular one.
Yeah.
Jeff?
Probably Boris.
He's such a lovable buffoon. He almost died.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, almost.
Can't do anything right.
Yeah.
Didn't fucking do that correctly. Yeah, he's irritated me even more than any member of the royal family, which is saying something. So, I don't know, a personal one. I don't honestly know. It's difficult to say because I haven't been around that many people this fucking year.
Uhan says Boris is actually Gary Busey. Change my mind.
Gary Busey is an excellent choice. That person is just so fucking odd.
Mo says the Christians in my live chat. Brian.
At this point, right now, probably Matt Powell, but yeah.
Did he ever get back to you?
No.
Ooh. Why would he want?
You come at me and then run.
No, I'm sorry. You are not parenting right if your fucking 16-year-old isn't the most annoying person in your life.
Yeah. Well, my 16-year-old is pretty awesome. He's not baking me anything, but they had a concert today, so or radio concert, like what they do with the acoustics, where they have the radio station film it, they interview them, they play a little acoustic show in the studio. It's pretty cool.
And when are these clips going up on your channel?
They probably won't go up on my channel, but I can.
Do you want to dox yourself that much?
I maybe showcase some of the stuff on there on my channel at some point. That'd be kind of cool.
If we're going to go down those lines, can I do put an honourable mention to Nathan Thompson as one of mine?
I thought you liked him for what he's done in the last year.
I mean, he's provided entertainment. Let's put it that way. I mean, the whole dressing up as a duck suit and thinking that thinking that these two internet pranksters were scientists from Harvard who had actually proved that the Earth was flat, and he bought it. That was funny, but other than that, he has been one irritating asshole.
That has to go down as one of the best scams ever perpetrated on the internet. It was brilliant and it was so well done.
I gotta say, if anyone has not watched that series of videos by Reckless Ben, they are so funny just to watch Nathan buy this shit hook, line, and sinker, and even other flat earthers trying to tell him, dude, they are winding you up, and he would not listen.
He wouldn't believe it. Jess says, my landlord. Robbie.
That, the prick at work. That
I was just thinking that. Which one, though? The first one or the second one?
Oh, no. The second, that you know who I'm talking about.
He was an arsehole. He really was. Jerome. You're sticking
Let's
with
say
humanity.
personally,
Yeah.
I have a 6-year-old. So personally, he definitely annoys me. Love him to death, but he annoys the hell out of me. Globally, definitely Donald Trump. Definitely Donald Trump.
He worked. There's a second one to say. Jenny.
I would be remiss if I didn't say Donald Trump for my global prick. He's just
He's just huge.
The worst human being ever produced. And it's just
It's
tragic.
hard not to be annoyed. It's hard not to be annoyed.
Well, at least he was the best prick. You know, he had the most prick about him. The best prick. He had the most words of prick about him. It was, and everybody believed.
Yeah, I'm
that.
reliably assured he wasn't the best prick.
I think he is convinced that he has got a massive penis just because his hands are so small.
Damn it! I was gonna say that.
For my personal level, it would be this guy here, Alex. He's a retired farmer who is 80. He's 80 years old. To give him credit, he's 80 years old and he doesn't look older than 60. He's in amazing condition. But he's been married like 5-6 times, and he keeps hitting on me at the Dollar General and the BP station, and
Well, at least he commits.
I'm just gonna stick with it. But then somebody told me, they said, he's got a lot of money, and I'm thinking, well, geez, could I tolerate that, and could I outlive him? So, but until I decide that, he's just a big asshole, and I wish he'd go away.
Spooky says, "Stool! We forgot stool." In fact, he screamed it. He's high up the irritating steps.
Stool's okay as soon as Amanda sends him to the corner. It's just Amanda has to do. Yeah, Amanda has to do that every so often. Just send him off to the corner to think about what he's done, and then.
I just sent him 2 fucking days ago.
Yeah.
What?
Pork Granny says, "Not me, Meth Pig." No, your arsehole was way worse. Never Again says, "Well, if everyone else can group people, then it will be the tourists who refuse to follow the stay-at-home order and the business who let them come up here in the past year."
Actually, to be on a global effort, actually, probably a more serious answer than maybe even Boris would be fucking COVIDiots who will not wear masks and shit like that. Basically, people who are, should we say, prolonging this thing longer than it needs to be prolonged.
Yeah. Well, help out to eat out? Ricardo says, "It's difficult to choose just one, but probably me." Right. Next question.
Shouldn't you have a counter to this question? Who did we love the most in the last 12 months?
That might be the next question. You don't know yet.
No, we're not having that. That's too positive.
All right, fine. I'm just checking.
We have positive feelings on this show.
Right. Question 1486. Would you rather have a hand made out of ham or an armpit that dispenses sunscreen?
Why is this not the last? Are we done? Is this the last question?
No.
What the fuck?
There are lots of would you rathers in this episode.
Oh, I hate these. Are the worst fucking questions, Dave. These are the worst. These are worse than the would you kill a child questions.
There might be some of them too.
Can I clarify something about the hand?
Yes.
It's ham, right?
Yes.
So assuming it's alive because it's my hand, unless you're saying it's going to putrefy in a few days, and then in which case the answer is very clear. Or does it regenerate? What's going on with this ham hand?
It'll regenerate, yes. You can eat it today, it'll regenerate tomorrow.
Oh, shit. Damn. Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
Would it operate like a normal hand? Would would you be able to like pick stuff up or pick your nose?
Well, there's no muscle in it, so it's more like floppy.
Meat is a muscle.
Dave, what do you think meat is?
Well, no, as in it's not. It's not.
So is it like a big piece of ham, like bludgeon somebody with at least?
Yeah, go on. We'll go with it like a fist. Okay, so
it's not shaped like a hand. It's just kind of a lump.
Yes.
Is it salted?
I have no idea.
Is the process like a natural, product forms on its own and all that kind of stuff?
We need to know how it's preserved, Dave.
Well, it's not preserved. It's preserved by having a blood supply.
It's got blood in it?
Oh, God. That's everything.
That changes things quite a
thinking,
bit.
I am thinking the sunscreen's a far more practical option here.
Could we opt for a different part of the pig, like maybe the bacon part is a fist?
You got bacon fingers dangling from your ham hand?
Oh, yeah. Stick your hand in the grill for a little bit. Eat.
Atheist
I would be completely used, like, all day. I would be completely useless.
It would be nicer if you could interchange. Like this week I got roast beef. Next week I got chicken. The week after that maybe ham.
No, you
Some
can't.
handmade of Barbie options.
Right, let me catch up quickly. Atheist Mo says ham hand. Jess says sunpit arm all the way. Uhan says arm, squirt, squirt. Theo says, of course, the sunscreen arms. Weird but easy question. Ricardo says, are we talking about smoked or honey roast ham? And Never Again says, is it raw or cooked? It's raw. Of course it's raw. It's a hand. Who's echoing?
You, because I can hear you.
Yeah, but it's not me that's echoing back. I think it might be Jenny. Have you got headphones on?
No.
Yeah.
Could you?
But
Headphones on. All we hear is clicking. Oh my god. Oh my god.
my headphones have gone missing.
I have to ask a question about the sunscreen now. So is the sunscreen, is it housed inside a gland in your armpit? Is there a big gland just full of sunscreen? Is it a bodily secretion?
Well, it's more like a lymph node that kind of it regenerates every few hours.
A big pussy zit under your arm, so people are going to see you squeezing this growth on your armpit and rubbing it on your face.
All of you.
Are you dying there?
Yes.
See, like a ham hand, I can explain on a date or something. Like I'm like, yeah, it's ham. Like I got bacon. Like you can explain a giant zit with one shit coming out of it. There's no explanation.
I mean, you go like this and it goes.
Take her to the beach, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, don't worry about
it. I'm black.
Is it coconut
I
scented?
need very little sunscreen. Like sunscreen is like a very small part of my life.
Yeah, so you sell it to all the white people and you make money off that shit. So there you go. Racism solved.
I'm gonna say that I don't think skin cancer discriminates though.
Yeah, a little.
Jesus, Jeff. First of all, there are higher rates of the skin cancer in whiter people than black people. So yeah, but also way to fucking be a buzzkill, Jeff. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, don't worry about it. You're gonna fucking die too. You're gonna fucking die too. Don't worry about it.
Hold on. Manda, this show is a year old, okay? How many times have I been on here? You should know that I do these fucking buzzkill things, all right? By now.
It doesn't mean I can't yell at you for it every time. So,
what do you think I
yell
do?
at... Holy shit! Has you answered a question yet?
What?
See, I'm failing.
Has everybody answered the question yet?
Yeah, but did he answer the first question?
Who? Jeff did, yeah.
No!
That's what you're talking about. Spooky says, I remember the stupid stuff. I remember this question from last time. Tobin says, armpit sunscreen goes with my toe jam. And then there he says, sunscreen need my hand. Robbie!
I live in Ireland. My name's Math Pig. I think the answer is self-explanatory.
No, wait a minute. No, wait. No, wait a minute. It's not, though, because, like, you being super fucking white could be like, I really need the sunscreen, but you also really like ham. I know that for a fact. So you can be the best, too.
More bacon.
More bacon. More bacon. He doesn't give a shit about getting burnt all summer, as long as there's more bacon. Every day, fresh bacon.
It's true. It's probably true.
Jeff?
I think I'm going to have to go with the sunscreen. I burn like hell.
Jerome, you sticking with the ham?
I'm definitely sticking with the ham, man.
Brian?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the ham. The big zit under my arm. That kind of killed it for me.
That kills it for you. But even if you could get yourself a little squeezy cap.
I don't have to explain it to people.
It's so much worse.
It's so much worse.
You can stick a seat in it, and then it just be permanent. Like
Put a tattoo of a bottle of sunscreen there at the bottom.
Jenny?
Well, I have more questions. First of all, what is the SPF of the sunscreen?
35.
That was a good question.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
What's wrong with 35?
Oh, I thought you said just 5.
No, 35.
Okay.
35 is super low, though.
Yeah, it is.
Not if you're living in Britain, it's not.
Okay, so
like if it's below 50, then you just have pus coming out of your arm.
That was the other question. Is there a danger of it oozing out, or do you have complete control over when it comes? When
you have complete control, but it might start to get a bit tender if you leave it too long.
So it's like nipples.
How big is the line? Do we have a big nipple? Is it more like a sunscreen titty under your arm?
A nipple would probably be a better example.
A nipple would have been better for a nipple would have been better for this question.
Nipple is always a better example.
A third nipple under your armpit that has sunscreen in it.
Oh, baby, suck my armpit.
But sunscreen tastes horrible.
Is it coconut scented though?
No.
Oh, I love the coconut scented sunscreen. Although any sunscreen smells like the beach to me.
It's coconut. I love the smell in my hair.
Yeah,
what kind of
picture walking around with their arm like it's just because they have runner's nipples, so they can't put their arms down. Just
no.
All right.
No.
The other question I have is on the ham. Is this thing like permanently attached? Is it part of you? Is there any danger of it coming off, disconnecting, falling off?
No.
Like, what if you're into fisting or something? Is it going to get stuck?
No. It's firmly attached unless you chop it off to eat. Tobin says, I'll take the extra nipple. Never Again says, does it hurt to harvest the ham? No. But it might not be comfortable.
Do I get the choice of right or left?
You would just go with your non-dominant hand.
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
I think I'd go for the ham.
Go with the ham.
Yeah. My budget is really sucky on Social Security retirement, and sometimes I run out of money and food at the same time.
Well, it's not going to help that much because it's not going to grow black completely if you're just eating it. That would be magic. That's really stretching the limits of the question.
Dave is really stretching the limits of the do you want a ham for this question?
You could leave a little one.
Or what?
What's the resale value of your biologic sunscreen? Like if you bottled that stuff up and sold it.
Depends the time of year, I guess.
Called organic sunscreen?
Organic sunscreen. You're the only person that can sell organic sunscreen.
That stupidly though, that would make it sell.
He would.
It would.
Armpit cum.
Say it's made with essential
Like,
oils because those oils are essential for
Come on,
your
look,
skin.
come on, dude. You could
I would
market
literally
it.
have
You
to
could
say
market.
somebody if I figured it out after, though. Like, imagine somebody gives you sunscreen and you do one of these, and you look over and they're like, "Yeah, you're right. You're welcome. You're welcome."
Come on,
What
look.
has happened?
Dude,
I would them.
look, if anything, if the example of the Gwyneth Paltrow candle has told us anything, is that people will buy any fucking thing, no matter how revolting.
Yes.
Nobody has to know. You can milk your armpit nipple in the privacy of your own home, and then bottle it up and sell it.
I mean, think about all the stuff that we don't know, like what it comes from. There's a lot of makeup products that are made from crushed beetle husks and shit like that. Like It's insane what they put. Fish scales, that kind of shit. It's crazy. So no, you don't have to tell me. It's fine.
Well, I'll tell you what they do.
Why does it have?
Nobody's gonna be like, "Yo, I wonder if this is armpit nipple sunscreen." Like that's
Well,
not
yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's you know what they actually do? You get they actually do take like armpit sun cream, right? Take it out to people who have that, and then they use it as a filling in a certain product and market it as Twinkies.
Go fuck yourself with a spiked motherfucking dildo, Jeff.
Why does it have to? Why does it have to be sunscreen? Couldn't it be something more practical and useful, like foundation? Have you seen the price of foundation? Holy crap!
Buy cheap foundation.
No.
Oh yeah, no.
Kicks
I don't know
out.
that I need foundation.
Really ugly.
My little shiny.
You just need powder if you're shiny.
So is the ham more than one sandwich a week?
One sandwich a week. Excuse me. And Sammy says, "Yeah, Gwyneth candles are not disgusting. Jeff, take it back."
But I love the fact here that people have fought me over the Gwyneth candles, but nobody in the chat's fought me over Twinkies. I think that's brilliant.
Go fuck yourself so hard, Jeff.
You got someone on the panel ready to fight you about it.
Like you can't give me one. You can't give me my birthday. Like it's fine. It's fine.
Manda,
fuck you.
What's your answer?
Okay, for all the people that answered the hand thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember back in like elementary school? Do you ever have that kid that smelled like lunch meat?
Is that why?
Do you want to be that kid? So I'm going with the sunscreen.
You're going with the sunscreen.
That's that probably would have made me more popular at school, to be honest.
No, nobody who smells like ham for no reason whatsoever is popular. Like, no, sorry.
Say that again, Jerome.
I guarantee you that kid had a ham hand to bludgeon people with. They make fun of him.
Yeah, there you go.
He's got this idea of a big, like, hardened cured ham attached to his arm. That's what he's thinking about.
Did he just jump on you?
Yeah.
God, Jesus, fuck, Brian. This shit is not okay.
He just loves me a lot and wants me to hold him. Look, he really wants to be
So
held.
glad I'm looking at this on phone because I couldn't even see what was happening.
No, he is waiting for you to die so he can eat your eyeballs.
Which mantis is that?
He's got 5 eyeballs of his own. This is Hopper. The other one I got out was being sleepy.
No.
Computer Cheek says, I'll take an armpit that dispenses sunscreen. You can blind the son of a with sunscreen. Screw your ham hand. There you go. Sunscreen has an alternative use.
That's true. I'm pretty confident in my answer.
Really? Still?
He likes his ham hand. He doesn't mind how it smells.
No, that's it.
Well, now that we've called it a nipple, I'm kind of okay with the armpit dispensing thing.
You just want an extra nipple.
It's really a big, yeah, because get all swelled up and get myself a feel up.
Yeah, but it'll be all pain in the bum. You'll have to buy 2 pairs of nipple clamps, and one will always be alone.
That was too much. Like that image in my head of Brian. Like, no.
Let's get titty.
It'd be interesting when you go to do the old fart noises, wouldn't it? Like that, you know.
But everyone gets coated. Everyone within about 6 foot.
Spray the screen. That'll be my OnlyFans. That'll be something I can do that no one else can offer.
I swear to God, we're adults.
Dave, do us a favour. Dave, I think you should do us a favour. Give your answer now so that Mandy doesn't get annoyed. Then we can move on from this fucking question.
No, bitch, I got it. I was just about to tell him to answer. Come on.
Next question.
We failed once tonight.
Next question.
Answer, Dave.
No.
Yes.
Dave, answer the fucking question.
Then we don't answer any more questions.
Right,
you
right.
know the fucking
Dave,
rule.
You know the rules here. Manta and I might bust each other's chops on this show, right? But you know, and this is a situation we show complete solidarity on. Answer the fucking question, Dave.
You're aware that Never Again got really upset at you for not enforcing the first question.
Fist bump, Manta.
I am very inebriated at the moment. It is not my fault. Okay?
I'm catching up here, Manta. Don't worry.
There you go.
I think I will go with the armpit.
Next question.
There aren't too many more. How many more?
Let him expand. Everybody, bitch, you asked like 30 questions beforehand and then like expounded on it after. Let the man talk.
Spooky says established dominance.
Jesus Christ, Dave.
What?
I give you that and you just ignore it.
We want to know more about your armpit nipple.
Again.
I gave you an answer. I liked Spooky's thing. Is established dominance kick mum or atheist?
Yeah, that's
And Never Again says go on.
It's one of two things. You either establish dominance or death. It's one of the two.
Death.
no.
It's kind of an all or nothing situation there.
I would fucking hound him for days. He knows that I don't let shit drop. How many fucking months did I tell you to go to the doctor, Dave? Like 7 on nearly a daily basis.
Well, at least you've shut up about it now.
Because you finally went.
Yeah, it didn't help. I need to go back. Never Again says
Doctors again, then, Dave.
Never Again says excuses, and you exaggerate, Dave. Just for that, I'm going to get another shot of JD. Why don't I have JD?
I don't know.
Right.
Why don't you have Jack Daniels?
Next question. I hope everyone has their cheat sheet.
Wait a minute. Is it going to be a man test?
Question 1,480. Shush. Question 1,487. Whose birthday is it today?
Harvey Weinstein.
Very good.
Amanda's?
Yeah.
No! You know I meant to answer that. I gave you a list of people to pick from.
Matt Seidel, who's a professional wrestler, also known as Evan Bourne. Glenn Close. Anyone know any bunny boilers here?
I'll pick Glenn Close.
You'll pick having Glenn Close. Brian?
Whose birthday is it today?
Yes.
We can't say Amanda.
No.
Oh, you listed off some people, didn't you?
Yes.
I didn't.
I gave you all a long list.
I don't read your communications. Give me some of the options.
Here's the thing, I received a message, I read over the names, and I didn't realize it was like, oh, that's nice.
Ox.
Hey, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Auntie May May.
That way. Ox says, Mama Atheist, happy birthday. Lone Wanderer says Manda. Yandiri says Dave. No. Now the show.
I mean,
Spooky
technically,
says,
I'm birth Dave.
Your birthday. Yeah. Spooky says Grover Cleveland. Never Again says Bruce Willis.
Earl Warren.
That was my fucking answer.
Well, why didn't you answer?
I would. Dude, do not get me started on the shit you do with the fucking chat coming, before ever letting me answer. Ever.
Oh, you got there's some really cool characters actually born on this day, because I said Harvey Weinstein, didn't they? It's Albert Speer, Adolf Eichmann. Yeah.
Some nice people there.
Some nice people born today, yeah.
Manda!
I was going to say, well, your show's birthday.
Zhang Qing, otherwise known as Madame Mao. Yeah, it's some interesting birthdays today.
It's cool.
Never Again says Wyatt.
It's your channel's birthday.
Tommy Cooper.
I didn't come on the first episode, and I feel horrible.
I know. Yeah, it's because you were busy.
Sorry.
How fucking dare you not come on? What the hell were you doing that was more important than the
first episode? Sorry. But I know. I'm here now.
We need to get Manda added to some of these lists out here when you Google it. You're a public figure, right?
What?
Public figure. You need to be on all the lists that we've been looking at.
We're going to put you on the list.
Okay.
It's Patrick McGowan's birthday. I have no idea if all the names that Spooky is giving are true.
So how the fuck did all the lists you came up with that you missed Bruce Willis?
Well, I think the list I found was shit. Mostly it listed YouTube stars, which Mama Atheist should have been on.
I did see Patrick McGowan was there as well, yeah.
I failed. Right, the point of this question was it's Manda's birthday, not my show's. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Dave.
Would you like us all to sing it to you? Do you recall what happened last time we tried this?
Please don't. No, you can't, because everybody's not in sync and it's terrible and it's like soul draining. So no, thank you. I'm good. I appreciate it.
You're really sure we could do it? It makes you feel really special and uncomfortable.
I don't believe in soul, so.
Comfortable it does. Any attention does, so. Thank you. I appreciate it. I go back to my shell now.
Dear Amanda.
Right.
Next question.
The next question is about 50% for you.
Hold on. I'll do it. I'll do a very quick one then.
What?
This is your birthday song. It won't be very long. There you go.
Thank you. And you already asked the question about the body piercings, Dave. You can't ask that one again.
No, that's not a body piercing question. And I could ask that again. I have to try and read this question. It's hard.
What is hard?
The question.
Describe what is hard.
Also, put it in the side then, because if it's hard
no.
it's
not that hard. It's a short question. Are you ready?
Okay.
I'm going to read it before I put it on the screen so that no one knows what it's going to say. Question 1488. How do you remind me of what I really am?
Huh?
You ever use a fucking Nickelback lyric?
That's terrible. Why?
Could you read that again, please?
How do you remind me of what I really am?
That's a terrible question.
Dave, I'm going to say this. Ever use a fucking Nickelback lyric again? It's a fucking question. I am personally going to back the fuck out of you.
Right. Jenny, wait!
What?
That was the point of the question.
don't understand.
So you just did this to piss me off?
Look at the sub count dropping out there.
Well, I said it was 50% for you. It was 50% for Jeff.
I fucking hate you, yo. Cool.
Oh, like, do I slap him? What do I do? What?
No, I mean, ask him about how he feels about cheese, and then you're really gonna hate him.
Love cheese.
They
Absolutely
agree
love
about
it.
spiders, by the way. There's
Cheese
no.
I love them
Spiders.
too. Yeah.
You do realise that Brian here is working on some genetically engineered cheese spiders just for you.
Right.
So far, I just got 8-legged cows, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
Right. Would you like the next actual question?
Yes.
Question 1489. Would you be willing to murder a random innocent child to end world hunger? If so, what if the child was yours?
What? Wait, did I just literally say earlier that those other questions were worse than the child killing question?
Yep.
I did not know I was signing up for Sophie's Choice here, so.
Ox says no. One child.
Wait, so read it again.
Would you be willing to murder a random innocent child to end hunger in the world?
You
If so,
possibly
if so,
see
if so, what if the child was yours?
Can I ask a question? Can I ask
Is
a
that a
question?
two-part? Is that a two-part?
This question is
Well, I need to clarify the question as well.
it's completely off. You cannot possibly feed the entire world from one child.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah. Jenny, you got there before us. I said this is an entire panel of atheists here. You know we barbecue and eat children, babies. You know this.
But I mean, I couldn't do it to my kids. Fucking delightful. I love that guy.
So you would let
bring him on over,
hundreds,
we'll cook it up for
thousands
you.
of people die every day for the want of killing one kid?
I'll say this: if it was my child, I don't know. If it was my child, my own child that I brought up, I'd probably kill it but not eat it.
Kill it but not eat it. You're not going to eat it.
Child,
You're not meant to eat the child. What it is, right, is you are going to give that child to aliens, okay, that want to kill it for some twisted reason.
You said
And
we
they
had
are-
to kill it.
It's like a White Walker type of thing.
Oh, my bad, you're right. You've got to kill it yourself and give it to them. Right, and when you give them the dead child,
What?
they will then give you the technology to feed the entire world forever.
Okay.
Okay, Yandiri
I mean,
says,
I
I
would-
don't care, I
would-
will yeet the bugger.
In that scenario, though, I definitely would like to know what the aliens want the fucking dead kid for.
Well, if I go with the Torchwood answer, they're gonna milk it.
For sunscreen?
Why did they pick me?
You think they want it alive, though, didn't you?
Brian. No, I just love what Brian said. That's you won the fucking internet with that.
I feel like this. I could become like a savior. Like I could start a cult. Come eat
Yeah.
up my ham hand. Gather around, children.
It'll be your fish and loaves or whatever.
I had one hand at 1,000.
Oh, God.
We can try it.
Maynard said, my initial answer was yes, and you can have one of mine. So Maynard's giving one of his guns. Lone Wanderer says, no, they are too young to cook, not enough meat. Where's it going? And they're too chewy.
Oh no, babies are so tender.
Ox says, I couldn't hurt a child no matter of the outcome. Seraphim says, so no, I'm not doing it. Was hoping for a Jesus and the fish thing. Tangelo, have you been waiting for me? I would like to know Tangelo's answer.
Actually,
And Jenny, you need to share your.
Hey, hold on,
Ego.
hold on, because I've got to shoot out for 2 seconds.
Go on.
I've got to shoot out for 2 seconds.
So what's your
but
answer?
I'm just saying the answers we've been given in this. You do know there's some Christian apologists who are going to clip this shit. You do know this, right?
That's okay. They're up for child sacrifice.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's my answer. If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us. There we go.
Burnt offerings.
Burnt, yeah. At least you haven't got to cook it. Theo says, that's the trolley dilemma. The only way out is suicide. Softy says, I'd rather let people people speed running for life. Food for everyone. It's too easy. No competition. Math Pig.
Yeah and no.
Yeah, no. So you're happy to sacrifice someone else's kid, but yours is off limits.
Yeah.
Very good. Jenny?
No, absolutely not.
Not either.
There's no way I'm going to kill a child.
One child to save thousands of children.
I am not going to kill a child.
Damn you. Brian?
No, I'm not a big fan of humanity anyway. So I don't know if I need them to be able to prosper because everything else is kind of suffering from it. So no.
I'll kill a spider to save 1,000 people.
Not one of mine. You won't.
You're my feelings.
Uhan says, I'm not a jerk like Yahweh. And Seraphim says, Mathpig isn't allowed to sacrifice the tiny human. Manda.
I think you know my answer.
I think you'd sacrifice dozens of people individually. Solve
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't sacrifice Angel because I've said like 1,000,000 times I'd burn this fucking world to the ground for him. So they wouldn't kill him. I fuck everybody else.
So other people's kids you'll kill, but
Yeah.
Angel no.
Anakin Skywalker, that motherfucker. You know?
So, last time this came up, this sort of conversation came up, you went out with the machete.
See? I'm nothing if not predictable. So.
Theo says, I'd be skeptical of how the murder of a child would help end world hunger and not do it. Obviously, another weird question. Harmonica Man says, are they suggesting everyone gets to eat the kid? No. The aliens might eat the kid. We don't know what they're going to do with the aliens.
No one asked Woody how he's gonna you do the Thanos snap and make half the people disappear. That'd be the trick.
The trick. Yeah,
You know.
that's a very good point. How do you end world hunger? Will you just kill all the people that are hungry? Maybe that's what the aliens are going to do. Atheist Mo says no murder. Jerome.
He answered the first. He was the first one to answer, wasn't he?
Was he?
I'm pretty sure I could not kill my kid. I couldn't. I love the dude.
But could you do someone else's? Another one? Everyone else?
Here's
All
the
other
thing.
kids?
Am I murdering the child or am I letting the child die save thousands?
No, you've got to murder it to save thousands.
I can't do it.
You can't
I
do
can't
it.
do it. I can't murder a kid.
Wait. I have a question for everyone that said no, they couldn't
Okay.
do it. Okay? I mean, having the knowledge that you will save all the starving children of the world if you do this and not doing it, you guys all say, oh, I can't murder a child, but isn't that kind of murdering a whole fucking bunch of children if you ignore that? Essentially, yeah.
I have to look to the scripture.
You're absolutely
I have to look at the scripture and then it's later.
Bring it on.
So it's kind of what you're saying is it's kind of the kids are going to die either way you go.
Yes.
I don't like this game.
That's the point. It's the trolley problem. On one side is one child, potentially yours. On the other side, It's 10,000 kids a day.
Okay, so you're saying you could say the aliens just could possibly turn the baby into food?
Yes.
Could that possibly be the solution to world hunger? Right.
No.
Oh, I was just wondering because if they were going to make it into a food substance that doesn't spoil or anything, I was just going to say #babies
Shut the fuck up, Jeff.
The question here is why are the aliens doing this? Are they doing this because this is how you get that food? You need something as a base to produce all this food?
No, we already established it. They're milking them for sunscreen.
Let me finish. Are they doing this as some morality test for the human race?
Mm.
Well,
If it's a morality test of the human race, no,
We failed.
A child. Those other 10,000 children a day are going to likely die without my intercession. If there was no intercession at all, those conditions would still be the same, and it would still occur. I'm not going to take the life of a child. No.
I mean, why do we have to go directly to assuming that it's going to be thousands of children dying? Why can't it just be they don't wear masks anyway? Let them die.
Children are disproportionately affected by hunger situations.
Right, Jenny, Toto says, the aliens are checking to see how utilitarian we are. To see how practical we would be to use the technology we're going to give them.
But the fact that it could, potentially be my kid, I can't do it. Can't do it. I would literally kill 1,000 people a day to say my kid. So...
Yep, that's my man.
That's
my kind of man. I would too. I mean, seriously. And come on, kids are kind of annoying anyway, so it's cool.
I have 3. Do I have to pick, or are the aliens going to pick which one?
They're going to pick which one, but you would know beforehand whether it was yours or not. It would either be a random kid or yours. So this is why it's 2 questions.
Okay, so just
hold on. Here's a question. Wouldn't abortion count in this scenario?
No, because don't make us do the whole "it's not a child" thing. God damn it!
Harmonica says
he was just thinking practically that you could go out.
Still go.
I'm of the opinion that people suck, and it's easy to kill them before they're born than when it's afterwards.
Plus, they get into heaven for free. I don't know if you knew that or not. They get into heaven for free.
No, because they're unbaptized.
You can baptize it first.
Just like the flood babies. I heard that God just relocates them to heaven. I've heard it.
No, bitch. That's not how that shit works. Not in Catholicism, at least.
Yeah.
You're praying to the wrong God. That's what it is. You're praying to the wrong God.
If Jesus is wrong, I don't want to be right. But you never thought you'd hear me say that.
Right, wait there. Harmonica Man says the aliens do it to serve man. And he also says, I could never murder a child. Ox says, that proves it. Dave is an alien, and this critical question is just a way of figuring out how to sort us out for consumption at a later date.
I can see that.
I
can. Look at his ponytail, yo.
No, you can't see that. It's gone. I cut it off.
You did not.
I did.
You did not.
It's gone.
No, Dave. No.
I
fucking physically hurt, Dave. That's not cool.
Was it because of the Vigo thing? The
yes.
Thing was that the problem?
Yes.
You're happy with a Holly from Red Dwarf thing?
Yeah, very much so. I really need to go bald for that, though.
It looks like you're halfway there.
Fuck you. Right, next question.
No.
What?
You fucking know, Dave. Like, you fucking know. He never answers. He tries to get away with never having to answer these questions.
I'm the host. I'm not meant to answer them.
Dave, answer the
I tried to establish that as a rule at the fucking start. I started failing
No,
day
you
2.
didn't. No, you didn't. You just didn't want to answer.
There's a key word in what you said there.
What?
Tried.
Yes. Someone turned up on the second episode and bitched about it.
Well, there you go.
I
think
he
can't answer without actually revealing that he is an alien.
No, see, what you don't understand is that now he just does it to piss me off. So, like, I mean,
you know what's really annoying, right? Some of the questions,
really hard, man.
Some of the questions I have answers for, and she doesn't harass me. And it get to the end of the show, and I'm annoyed she hasn't harassed me because I had a good answer.
So then just fucking answer the questions. You shouldn't teach me. You know what? I'm
Can
gonna
we move on to the next question now?
No, you can fucking answer.
Just give a yes or no, Dave.
There is absolutely no fucking way any of us are ever coming on your show again if you made us answer a child murder question and you refuse to answer. So bring it
I'm fully utilitarian.
This channel, to be honest, after this shit show, YouTube's gonna fucking remove this channel.
No. I go full utilitarian.
We have had
possible killing babies for the last 10 minutes.
No.
Child, not babies.
No, we've had worse.
We had worse.
Nope.
We had way worse.
This is
and they
an
don't mind.
channel. They know what we do with babies.
Let the force calm you, mama. Yeah, I go full utilitarianism.
Dave, I'll super chat you now because this is getting demonetized. So I'll just super chat you now.
I would kill the kid. I don't think I could kill mine. I'd be hard. I'd struggle based on the balance of it. I know the. I'd struggle. I don't think I could. But other people's kids, they can fucking go. Do they want 2 or 3 to make sure?
This is why Dave and I are simpatico. So,
Right, next question. Question 1490. What do you think would be the worst flavour for a flavoured condom?
Cock flavour.
God damn it, Jeff! God fucking damn it!
Jelly who was a jelly bean maker here in America. They make spectacular jelly beans. The cherry tastes so cherry. The strawberry tastes so strawberry. They're really distinct, wonderful flavors, and very accurate. They put out a I don't know, promotion, if you want to call it that, where they had some rather unusual flavors for jelly beans, like vomit and things like that.
Oh yeah, I know the one. I know the one.
And they packaged them, labeled them, and sold them. And people bought them.
They sell them here, believe it or not. Yeah.
And there was just a bunch of different people taking them without knowing what it tasted and having to identify.
So, when do we start in the script for Charlie and Condom Factory?
No.
A snozberry tastes like snozberries.
Tastes like snozberry.
When are we writing this?
Right, wait there. 2 super chats. One from Godless Scummer says, "Happy birthday to Manda."
Thank you, Jeff. That was very sweet of you.
And one from Uhan that says, "Cough, dance, cough."
Is this about the funky gibbon?
I was going to say, so actually, isn't it about time you did that, Dave?
Yes, it very much is. It's very much about time I did it.
Yeah, we are waiting on the funky gibbon. It was last I heard it was supposed to be you, Will, and Donna doing that, but then I don't know.
I don't know whether that's going to happen. I think it might end up just being me. Ox says, another super chat from Ox, $5. It says, "What's your answer, Dave?" My answer. Oh crap! I have to answer. What's the worst flavour? Cheese.
I mean, I gotta agree with cock.
You gotta agree with cock. I don't have a problem with
I've got to say it. Well, actually, no. I don't know. It could be worse. Twinkie.
Well, Ox says shit.
Shut the fuck up, Jeff.
Lovable Rogue says, worst not nice.
Wait. There will be a fucking day when you and I are actually face to face, Jeff. And I will have saved up all of my dick punches for like years. Just for that moment.
So basically, I can look forward to like 1,000 dick punches and being force-fed a Twinkie.
Done.
Why would she give you a treat at the end of it? Uhan says,
because they're so bad.
They're so bad.
Whatever. You live in England. Your food is awful.
Dave, if she makes me swallow it whole, it won't be a treat.
It won't be a treat. You need to get training for swallowing things whole.
You can put it in a cock-flavored condom.
Yeah, then it tastes better.
Really, there's nothing beyond that. You really can't. That's peak.
Uhan super chatted for $9.99. More financial motivation to shake your booty. Booty?
Stop!
How'd you say that?
Because I fucking hate that fucking word.
What, booty?
It's literally been an answer. You know what? Never mind. You don't remember shit. Of course you wouldn't remember that.
What that? Booty or booty?
Wait. You love 90s rap music. Is there
I
like
know.
a
It was hard. It was like really hard to get around that. Okay?
Ox says, Ox super chatted $10. Goes, there's $9.99. Do I hear 10? Oh crap! I'm going to
Which do you hate more, Amanda? Which do you hate more, cunt or booty?
Booty. You ain't even fucking sick it, yo.
Brian, answer the goddamn question.
About I said the cock was peak. Like you can't go beyond that. Where else do you go from there?
But cock is not a terrible taste. Cock tastes fine. Right, I've got a super chat I've got to do. I apologise.
Yo, somebody clip that shit now.
Right, Uhan super chatted. Right, someone please clip this bit for Amanda. Uhan super chatted. Yeah. Booty.
I fucking hate. Why are you?
No, I actually need that clip because they're fucking hilarious.
Amanda's booty has earned me $35. I can't add up. $35.
You can't math, right?
No, you can't. I think we might leave this question unless anyone has another good answer.
Dave,
although I object to what?
I hope you're answering this.
I have actually answered this. Amanda hasn't.
No. Oh, you want me to answer?
Yes. Fuck you. Answer that question.
Let's go with black licorice.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Yeah. Or like,
Jenni.
No, like Jägermeister black licorice.
That's horrible.
I like black licorice.
You like black licorice?
Jägermeister.
Of course you do, Jenni.
My mom taught me to like black licorice. She and I were the only people in our family that would eat the black jelly beans. And
thank you, honey. I love you.
and when she died, I went out and I bought and I packaged up about a half a dozen black jelly beans and put them in her casket with her.
That's sad and sweet. Who had super chatted $1.99 says just a little booty, sorry. And Ox says beautiful.
Shake that booty.
And my answer,
all of you.
My
so
answer
very much.
is vomit.
Vomit. I can't think of any positives from vomit. Robbie?
Mashed potatoes with white chocolate in them.
Shut the No, you can't say that shit. You have not tried it yet.
I'm trying
Well,
to
that's fine. I will never make it for you ever, and you will.
I forgot that.
I'm happy to you just copy paste.
Recipe. I gotta try that. That sounds really good.
I was gonna say something super filthy, but I did stop myself. You're welcome, Dave.
Super filthy is good.
I think Miranda has a tweet that she has to put out though.
Hey, instead of sunscreen, could we get white chocolate?
No, I wish though. Uhan says mashed potatoes with what? I just threw up in my mouth. Ooh, your taste buds. See, I think Math Pig's already got those condoms for a reason. Brian,
For the flavored condoms.
yes, that we're still on.
The actual question, yeah.
Man, for what am I like for me to wear or for me to ingest? There's two different activities I could be participating in. That's going to change.
It's for you. But you're the one doing the tasting.
But maybe like a blue cheese flavored. That'd be kind of gross.
Oh,
You see a sane man.
Oh,
Good choice.
Jesus,
That's
wonderful.
good choice.
It's not a very sexy taste is the problem, Jenny. I like blue cheese and like my like Greek food and stuff, but yeah, I don't want to. It's not a sexy flavor at all.
Blue cheese on a burger.
Yep.
No.
The thing about is blue cheese something you'd want to eat out. Never mind.
Drew! You're going to stick with cock.
I mean, I want to say cock. I think that would just be the most pointless. Most pointless.
Well, why not say not just cock? Just go through cock-flavored, lollipop-flavored condoms.
What's a cock-flavored, lollipop-flavored?
I think the worst flavor would have to be like hot dog water. Specifically, the water from hot dog. That's the worst.
That was really awful.
That is really awful.
That is nasty.
I felt that one. No,
The problem is you just know. I'm going to really be visceral, which is really probably going to turn some people off. You just know that smell is going to get in your nostrils while you're down there.
Or chocolate starfish flavoured condoms.
Limp Biscuit reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uhan says
I
the
never
cock flavor.
thought I'd ever make a Limp Biscuit reference in a fucking television.
Ox says white chocolate on taters might not be too bad. I use chocolate pudding as chip dip. Ox is weird.
You know, it's not like a lot. It's not like you're putting hot fudge in it. It's a tiny little fucking like I've explained this so many times on this stupid fucking show. And I bet you not a single one of you motherfuckers, not a single one of you have tried it, but you have no problem fucking picking on me about it. Well, fuck you. Put your money where your mouth is and go try it and then come to me about it. Okay?
Do you know what? Do you know what it is?
Amanda, can I point out something?
I agree that it sounds like it would be wonderful. Think
can
about it, people. It's white chocolate is not actual chocolate. But it's got this. When you melt it, it can have this creamy texture. So it would go wonderful in a mashed potatoes.
Right.
setup.
The point is,
And
what Manda is describing. No, shut up! Everyone, shut the fuck up! What Manda is describing is the problem with all American food. You're adding sugar where it shouldn't be added.
Do you remember we lived in
fuck are you telling them to wait?
Can I just point out?
You remember when we used to put the couple chunks of the squares of white chocolate in the mashed potatoes? How good were those fucking mashed potatoes? Seriously.
They were all right.
You were ruining
He
this.
hesitated. He hesitated. He hesitated.
Oh, he said they were all right.
Hold on.
You're okay. They were mashed potato.
I've got to say, honestly, I've not tried mashed potato mixed with white chocolate. It may be very, very lovely, However, I should point out, Amanda likes Twinkies. That's enough to put me off.
Right, last answer to this question. Oh, 2 answers. Uhan says the cock flavour would be good if the person doesn't wash their junk. Yeah, if the person doesn't wash their junk, the smell is still going to be probably more overpowering than the taste.
Just cheese and onion crisps then.
Ox says mop water from a public restroom. That's made me throw up a little.
If your partner drops a trowel and the flies leave the room, don't go any further.
No, please don't.
What about asparagus?
Ooh,
That would
asparagus.
depend that really would depend on who was receiving. Asparagus wouldn't taste like anything to me. I don't have the gene. Right. Next question.
Did you answer, didn't you, Dave?
I did.
Yeah.
Question 1491. Would you rather use eye drops made of vinegar or toilet paper made from sandpaper?
Fuck.
Ever worked in a factory? The toilet paper pretty much is sandpaper.
Given the state of my arsehole already, I'm probably going to have to go with the eye drops.
Eye drops. Yeah, Deary says the vinegar. Brian.
I think the vinegar would be more fleeting. Sandpaper, that's going to stick around for a while.
It is. It's never going to heal.
Yeah. You might develop some calluses.
Why do you feel compelled to use the rough side?
The assumption of the question is that you have to.
And which grit? 2000 or?
Yeah, can I just say, cause if it's wet and dry, I could probably go with it. But if
It's
like,
wet and dry.
If it's like 40 grit sandpaper, you are, I don't think so.
100 grit wet and dry.
A roof shingle.
Well, that's not so bad then. You just put a bit of water on that. It could work.
Badger says, I already have arse blood. Is that because of your toilet paper? Lovable Rogue says, if you have a hairy arsenal, sandpaper would come in handy. Johan says, I use my arse far too much. Give me the eye drops.
Yeah, I've used 2000 grit wet or dry on my nails. Really
Yeah, that's your nails. I thought she was going to say her arse then.
So you got to be a bit sadistic and say 40 grit sandpaper or something like that.
We said 100 grit. 100 grit wet and dry.
100 grits, fuck all. 40
Wait
grits.
a minute, we've had this fucking question before.
Yes?
Yeah. Did you not hear the beginning of the stream where Dave said this is a bit of a clip show of previous shit questions he's asked?
Can you not do that, like, when I'm stoned, because it's super fucking confusing.
Probably trying to see how differently we answer this time.
I'm worried about Badger's anal gland because badgers have anal glands, and if he's got blood coming out of it, you might need to go to a veterinarian.
Badger says Dave used the sandpaper and forgot, hence the
Brian,
incident.
Can I say there's a reason in the UK? Can I just say there's a reason in the UK why we've culled badgers over the last 10 years? It's for their own good.
And
For
our
their
own
own
good.
Manda.
There are so few things worth enjoying, especially in like this decade so far. Shitting is one of the positive things that we have left. I'm not taking away my shit. Give me the eye drops.
Very good.
I'm on board with that. Yeah, eye drops. It's a fleeting thing.
It's because Jeff wants all the Battenberg, but he can't have it.
I don't like Battenberg that much.
I don't think anybody likes Battenberg quite like Badger likes Battenberg.
No.
It's better than a Twinkie, but
I'm sorry, it's not
Jeff, have
better
you
than a
actually
Twinkie.
tried a Twinkie? Have you, or you've just seen them?
I'm eating a fucking Twinkie. I know what the fuck they
Sounds like
taste
you had a
like.
stale Twinkie, is what
I
happened.
don't buy it. Maybe some off-brand fucking British Twinkie.
Hostess is suddenly not an American brand anymore. Okay.
No. Right, Ox says.
No. Fuck the both of you. I've had a Twinkie in America, so I can say fucking shit.
Dude, Brian, did you hear that? He's had a Twinkie in America.
Yeah. Last time I went to America, I tried a fucking Twinkie. And it tasted like fucking stale sponge cake. I don't like Battenberg. Battenberg is the fucking nectar of the gods compared to a fucking Twinkie.
Oh, you guys are idiots.
Ox says sandpaper can't be worse.
It's very hard to compare a convenience store candy pastry, whatever the hell they want to class it as, compared to an artfully done Battenberg cake. I mean, come on.
It's not that much artful.
Artfully done. He's just chop up a sponge and jam it together. You basically take sponge and ruin it.
If you want to compare it to anything, that anything has to come off a production line.
Have you seen a Battenberg cake? Seriously, they come off a production line.
Yeah. Ox says sandpaper can't be worse than dried pine needles. Yes, I've been there. Ox says just got my eyesight back. I ain't putting nothing in them. And Badger says I got some Twinkies imported. They were. I feel like he didn't say that sentence.
Yeah. Open-ended there, Badger.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Badger, so like, what are we expecting?
Amanda!
Which is where Twinkies are a ding dong.
Who's ding dong?
It's another product from the same company. But it's chocolate based.
No. Next.
I will have this little caveat as a little peace offering, and I will say this. Actually, some of Hostess's cupcakes were quite nice. I will say that.
It's the same fucking type of cake. Literally.
It tasted fucking different. It didn't taste like
well, it's chocolate flavour.
It didn't taste like stale sponge filled with fucking used jizz.
You know what? I have an actual cake that you all are fucking keeping me from having. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up and move to the next question.
We haven't finished this one. You haven't fucking answered.
I'm not answering this question on the grounds that I've already answered it before, so go fuck yourself.
What was your answer last time?
No, probably the eye drops.
Then you say the eye drops.
No, I refuse. God damn it.
Jerome! Eye drops on the sandpaper. No. No?
Who are you talking to?
He already said the eye drops.
Did he? Oh, I missed that.
Jerome
My
already
bad.
said the eye drops, yeah.
Oh, my bad. Right, in which case, Nick, that's my fault. I'm with it. Right, next question.
I didn't have to answer that one.
Did you not?
No,
I thought you did.
Too late. You called next question. Let's go on.
No, shoot you. Right. Question 1492. If you are suddenly arrested and your face is plastered all over the media, what would your family assume you'd done wrong?
Excessively speeding on my bike, excessively cycling.
Excessively cycling.
Cycling?
See, that it'd be similar. Yeah, that would be a similar answer. Mine would be a similar answer to Math Pigs, only it would involve a motorcycle.
Immediate family or extended family?
Either.
Pretty much, yeah.
Whichever one would think
was
the
my
worst
answer. With my family, pretty much anyone who knows me.
We'll probably assume something white collar nefarious. and my extended family would assume a sex crime.
Would assume what?
Assume a sex crime.
Oh, arseholes. Brian!
Probably something political.
Something political. I'm trying to assassinate a president.
Something like that, yeah. They think I was involved in some kind of protest gone bad or something. Antifa.
Actually,
Antifa.
Actually, because
they don't say it like that. They say Antifa.
Antifa.
That's what they say.
I will actually say, because in effect, I mean, I'm just not joking for a second here. It would be two things. Obviously, like I said, actually not joking what Math Pig said, mine would be similar because when I had a motorcycle, I was known to speed on it a little bit. I once clocked myself doing 135 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone. So
you're admitting that live on YouTube.
Can we Dave, this is like literally the 35th time he's told that story. So like,
I know.
Dave, what did you try?
No, it's not. No, it's not, man. But yeah, what you're saying, the political thing as well. Yeah, it's amazing. I've never been arrested on a demonstration. I mean, I have been punched by a cop on a demonstration. Yeah. Actually, one of my friends grabbed hold of me and pulled me back from actually punching a copper on a demonstration. So,
I want to know whether or not we're going to let Math Pig get away with his answer.
Well, I know it involves. Well, no, Math Pig's one
You
really
don't
would
remember.
involve explosives.
That's a shout out for Spooky because in the very few episodes that he is on,
I know.
that was Spooky's answer.
It was his answer. It was brilliant. Ox says
Spooky
killed
used
someone.
to come on more. He doesn't come on anymore because I'm here, I guess.
No, he doesn't come on
He
more.
doesn't come on because
he
this
thought
is
it
not
was
a
a quiz. He
This
thought
is
it
not
was
a
a
quiz.
quiz.
He doesn't come on because he's a fucking cranky asshole man. That's why.
You cannot say that. It's lovely.
It's just because he's left.
He's
He's not
cool.
in the chat now. He's probably away somewhere else, but he's not
Oh,
there
he's
now.
not. How dare he? Ox says killed someone. Badger says probably sedition. Yandere says stealing stuff. Ox says the question would be good. What would the headline say instead of the family? Manda! She's gone at a very convenient time.
Wait, what?
What would you have done? What would your family assume you'd done?
Oh, absolutely indecent exposure.
Indecent exposure.
Sex in public, I'm sure. So
That's. Oh, Dave's answer. I mean, you know, Dave's answer is going to be flashing. So
Is it?
that would still be indecent exposure, though. Pretty sure. But now all I can see is fucking Dave walking around in only a trench coat. Thank you, Jeff.
That's something Math Pig's already done,
I
right?
can go get the mankini.
Never Again says, I wouldn't have stayed had I heard this question on my first show. You should be arrested for that. Jerome!
If it's in the States, I'm pretty sure my family just assumed I was doing something, insert thing here, while black.
That's a common crime in America.
I was going to say that, but I didn't feel it was my place to do that. It was just like, it's like, what would Jerome get arrested for? I was thinking he's black. He's going to get arrested. He's getting arrested in America at some point, you know.
It's happening.
Well, I didn't want to say that before you did.
He might not get arrested. They might go directly to shooting him in the head.
I'm going to say the alternative to him getting arrested is not a good option.
Well,
Jerome, are you really tall over there in Korea? Or is everybody like really short around you, like when you're walking around and stuff? You tower
Most
over
of the
everybody.
time, yes. Most of the time.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm only 6 feet. Oh,
yeah, I know, Dave. I know.
Okay, I mean, it's a bit like
I'm going to throw something.
I mean, the good example I go to, and I was just going to say, yeah, okay, maybe this is a shameless plug for one of my videos that I released recently. I will admit it, but it was a story about the boxer Jack Johnson, first black world heavyweight champion. He got arrested for like pulled over driving a car. Bear in mind, this is a time when cars were a new thing, let alone a black guy driving a car. He got pulled over and fined $50, and allegedly speeding. Now he may have been, he may not have been, but it's more likely the copper was pissed because he saw a black man driving a car, and fined him $50. And he took out a whole wad of cash like this and pulled off a $100 bill and gave it to the cop, and he said, "That's like." I can't change $100. He said the fine's $50. He says, yeah, but I'm coming back this way.
I like that. Right.
Dave, did you answer?
No. My family, okay, given that my family know fuck all about me apart from some of my childhood, probably hacking something.
Maybe right. That's what you got arrested for.
Right. Penultimate question.
Thank you, Dave.
Second to last question. Question 1493. Have you had anything positive come out of the quarantine?
All of this.
Manda.
Literally, yeah.
Manda. Me and Manda answer.
The same. Oh,
What, you?
guys. What?
You say the same as in your answer. As in
The
you.
same as Robbie's, but also everyone. So I have a view and I hate you so much.
Uhan says, a special person. Ox says, yep, met you all due to it. Jenny?
Yeah, I would say yes.
You would say yes. Yes is not an answer.
Well,
Oh, yes, it
the
is.
way you ask the
Shit.
question, it is.
Fuck, it is, you're right. What? Follow-up question. What?
I've had a year of extended personal introspection and challenged by a very competent therapist, and a lot of personal growth that still has a long way to go.
Excellent.
So
To balance that out, Badger says erectile dysfunction. Tobin says a vacation at home was all right. Why is that positive? Sammy says, yep, business boomed, met amazing people, learned an incredible amount, and a daughter. Ever again says, you bunch of sappy arseholes, grins. Brian.
I answered first. I answered all of this.
Everyone answered at the same time. I didn't hear you.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. I said all of this.
All of this.
Mm-hmm.
But that was happening before the quarantine.
Was it? For you? Yeah. I mean, you're talking about having all these creatures. Yeah, that's always been a thing. But no, I'm talking about meeting and making, because around here there aren't very many people that I can get along with. I live in the upper Midwest. It's pretty anyway, and being able to meet and make friends with I mean, most of my close friends are in the UK, and that's three of the fuckers are in here. So yeah, I wouldn't have had friends like this if I hadn't been quarantined. I never would have thought to start doing this stuff. So
Rainbow, yeah. I like to think of you as a developing friend, and I live in the upper Midwest.
Well, that's and we go up that way sometimes too. I know you're a little bit up north from us. I have some other friends that live up in that area too. When all this is over, we should freaking meet for some coffee or something, you know?
We could do that.
Yeah, for real.
Take the spiders with you. She'll burn them for you.
We could stop in Wisconsin and have a cup of milk.
I was thinking the best way we need to do this is a cruise. A cruise that
Cruise.
leaves New York and goes to London, and then leaves London and goes back to New York or something like that. So
That's
that's
not that's
All
not
right,
the sort.
okay,
That's
sorry.
not the sort of cruising I was thinking.
A cruise, Robbie? Do you know how much fucking toxic shit and greenhouse gases a cruise ship emits?
He meant to say a green cruise. He just forgot to
Let's
add
give you a
that
second.
part.
Let's give you a second.
trying to find somewhere
Jerome,
halfway between America and
Jerome.
so that we can all meet up.
Jerome.
That's what I was trying to
Jerome.
do.
Here's
In the
the
last-
thing,
wait,
like,
shut up,
even if
shut
we
up.
were to do a cruise,
Just wait,
if it was
Jerome.
eco-friendly and everything, everybody has, like, no mask.
Jerome. In the last year, Robbie has got bollocked for about 20% of his answers for not being environmentally friendly enough.
Yeah, it's at least 50% of my existence.
I was being generous.
Assholes.
I can't do up the garden. I can't paint the house. I can't eat what I like. I don't like. I'm not allowed to drive. I'm gonna be quiet now.
Uhan says, with the super chat for $1.99, thank you. Says, I second the big dirty cruise.
Math pig does not share.
We could take a cruise up and down the Mississippi River.
How does that help us?
Like a steamship?
No,
We're on the other side of the world.
Well, you'll have to come over here then to do it.
Take a paddle boat. And I'm literally on the Mississippi. I can from my upstairs window. I can see the river.
Can you build a raft?
Coast. Can I build a raft? We
Yeah.
used to that when we were kids. Not in the Mississippi though. It's not kid friendly anymore.
Anymore?
If it ever was.
Anymore.
Well, before the night, what one was that? Like the 1940s, after World War II, when they started industrializing things a little bit more, and they put the locks and dams up. Mississippi sucks now. It's nasty. The water's gross. It's
sorry.
I'm from St. Louis, where the Mississippi is the worst.
Yeah,
the
it's
worst.
disgusting.
Right.
Depends on how healthy you are. Up here in Minnesota, the Mississippi is not all that bad.
Yeah.
It's really not. People swim in it and all kinds of stuff.
You used to be able to swim in it here. I remember that when I was a kid. That's why I said anymore. It's nasty now. It wasn't like that when I was a kid. There was beaches and stuff along the river. After that big flood in 1993, they didn't ever rebuild the beaches again and just let it get gross.
What's this got to do with the positive of sex of the quarantine?
How far south are you?
I don't know how we got down this road.
Without doxing yourself, how far south are you?
I'm north of St. Louis.
Okay, that's close enough.
Right, Ox said we should row. That again is unrelated to the quarantine. Badger says, I have a raft made of pallets that Critical Cripple can get dirty on. It's just me? You're just going to dump me in the middle of the sea?
No, the Mississippi. You aren't paying attention, Dave.
Mississippi, fair enough. Ox says, we can build a new Zeppelin and all float. Okay. Feels a bit explosive. Yandere says no to nothing positive. Jerome.
Right. Sorry. Back. Sorry, I just heard a lot of shit about cruise ships, and I feel a bit guilty because I'm like, I live in the cruise ship capital of the world.
Do you?
Oh,
Southampton,
do you?
yeah.
Wait,
Southampton,
can you
pretty much,
hijack one for us?
You know.
When
Pretty,
I was staying at the resort in Fort Lauderdale, there was just like a line of cruise ships out on the horizon all fucking day.
There is always a cruise ship of some description. There's like, you know,
Well,
Cunard,
right?
you know, they all P&O, Celebrity, all the big ones all operate out of Southampton. It is it is like the ocean liner capital. Probably our claim to fame is this where the fucking Titanic is fucking made its maiden voyage from its like our claim to fame, pretty much.
It's better than our claim to fame about the Titanic.
Yeah.
I heard that somebody
We fucking built it.
Well, Belfast.
I heard that somebody is building a duplicate.
From Belfast.
I thought it was built around Liverpool.
No, it's built in Harland Wolf in Belfast.
Oh, no,
Where
I'm
the
not
fuck
worried.
is Belfast, Jenny?
Because I was going to say, I think Math Pig's a little closer than you, Dan.
Yeah, it was built in Harland and Wolf. It released itself from it's from Belfast. Belfast, not Belfast. Whatever the fuck.
Right.
I'll ask it again. I heard that they're building a duplicate of the Titanic based on the original plans.
Yes.
With more improved hull materials, I'm sure. Anybody know anything about that?
The China was building it. They were getting funding for it. I don't know what they did. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, at the end of the day, it was a very, very stable ship. They just kind of, it was very unlucky. I'll probably put a better engine in it.
Well, the steel that they used also was not very well suited for the cold temperatures that it was being exposed to.
Well,
we are not going down that route.
I'm not even going to. I wasn't going down the goddamn conspiracy theory route. I'm not talking
conspiracy. I'm just talking about a poor choice of metals for the time.
I wasn't talking about the conspiracy. I was talking about we're not going down the materials the Titanic was made out of route.
I would be interested in hearing that discussion, though, if y'all want to do it another time. That sounds like an interesting topic to listen to.
Well, I'll just say that there is a conspiracy theory, and it is, and to be honest, it is total bollocks if you actually really look at it. But there is a conspiracy theory that the Titanic was swapped for the sister ship, the Olympic, for an insurance scam.
Yes, I remember that conspiracy theory.
But if you actually really look at the facts of that, it's total bollocks.
Of course it is.
Wasn't the Olympic like 10 feet shorter too?
There was a lot of things that, though it was technically the quote unquote sister ship, that doesn't mean it was an exact duplicate copy. There was enough differences between the two ships, and if you examine the wreck that's at the bottom there, this is clearly the Titanic. This isn't the fact that they just changed the name in the paint or whatever on the ship for an insurance.
Right. Ox has got it settled
exactly
here.
what Dave said not to do, everybody.
I know he is.
Yeah.
Ox says the Americans sunk it with nuclear torpedoes fired from the moon base on the other side of the hollow flat Earth.
And guided by
Jewish
researchers.
Right. Ox says, the Hindenburg 3. Never again says, right, back to the fucking question. Never again says, well, a lot of people can relate to my life for the last decade. Now they've been locked down for a year. And then says, our wife say, let's get a sailboat. Really large. If we got one of those luxury yachts, that'd be fine, wouldn't it?
Can I actually ask a question? This is very important to the stream. What the fuck is the actual question?
Have you had any positive come out of the quarantine? There's only two people not to answer, you and Jerome.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's the obvious one, and I'm not joking at all. I've got to meet most of you guys and get a new community of people who become really good friends to me out of this.
You can't have that. Manda had that already.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're an asshole.
No, that's it.
You haven't improved your lighting at all.
I did. Can I rephrase that? I've met some really great people and formed a new community, but I've also met Math Pig, who's a prick. So
there you go. That's more true.
No, you're not, Matt. No, I'm being serious. You're not Math Pig. You know.
Jerome!
I still think you're an asshole.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm your Math Pig. I'm your kind of asshole, and you know it.
My kind of asshole is insert dirty answer. Moving on.
Jeff's not dirty enough to be a good asshole.
For me, I mean, like, for me, like prior to like a few freaking weeks ago, I wasn't on Twitter, and my idea of the atheist community was just like the shit that I watched on YouTube. I had no idea that like I would join Twitter and be found by an entire community and just brought in. Now I have a YouTube channel, and wow.
I'm
So
sorry.
the last few weeks of this year has been
Sorry.
freaking.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna get better.
You should. How dare you? How dare you?
It's your own fault. You were funny. Stop being funny.
Badger never again says back to sappy bastards.
I'm really
Badger
sorry we like you.
Pardon?
But actually, no, we should be sorry.
Badger says stop being all sappy and talk about Dave's balls.
No, he said ball.
No,
All
he
right,
didn't.
he said it ball, as in Blatant Atheist hasn't seen this yet. No,
Did he not? That's a
he
shame.
probably hasn't. Dave, you see where Dave's bouncing, right?
No, he
Dave's
can't
an
see me.
actual cripple. The name isn't a joke. Dave's an actual cripple. He can't sit in a fucking seat. He has to bounce on a yoga ball. And midstream, 3 minutes, I think, after asking a question, what would you do if something happened to your friend and they were hurt? And my answer was laugh and then ask if they were all right.
Madness
His
gone.
yoga ball exploded midstream and he vanished. And then we all laughed and asked if he was all right.
I don't think laugh, but I heard Kaz laugh.
Manda, why have you turned the camera off?
What?
Why did you turn your camera off then?
No reason.
You were already wetting yourself before I hit the floor.
Shut up. Hey, bitch, I have a good and decent friend, okay? Go fuck yourself. If I okay, maybe there was the tiniest bit.
Jerome, I just sent it to you in a DM on Twitter. You can enjoy
You
it.
have to watch it after.
Oh yeah, got it.
Right.
It's so funny too, because the best of it is, right? Like, I actually have a piece of the ball that exploded.
Yes, you
because
do.
we have little trophies for the year that we put up with his shit and sent them out. And I've got a little cape with my top hat and an eyeball missing. Although it looks
I'm
like
going to
a
say,
blur.
yeah, yours is in better condition than mine. Mine arrived completely
Oh
broken.
man, it's the light. Look, it's
There was-
missing a load of shit off the back.
there's
And the
like-
chain dropped it, and an
Yeah.
eyeball fell off, and these arms fell off, and no, the head comes off.
Why is
Quality.
yours all fucked up? Mine's perfect.
That's because he paid for your postage.
It's just-
What did he just throw his at your
We
door
got
or
the fucking
something?
Royal Meal. We
No,
got
no,
the
he
fucking
used.
Royal
I
Meal,
will
and you
tell
can
you though, the
feed it
problem is he used DPD and not the Royal Mail. That's the problem.
Word.
And he can't deny this because I know, because I received it and a DPD guy turned up at the door.
Bad
See,
quotes.
wait, Jerome doesn't understand the
He
meaning
can't
behind
see
this.
either.
He's on a mobile,
Yeah,
so you're literally.
Oh, so I'm probably really super small. It has a little what are these things fucking called?
Scythe.
Aside.
Thank you. He looks like death.
I thought that
So-
would get done. I thought that might get done at customs with that.
I have one with like 2 beer cans in like either hand. So
That's
I mean,
it.
come on, Jeff.
She
I'm
stole
pretty
his
sure
scythe.
someone might have been my idea.
Can I have your scythe? Mine broke and
Yours
fell out.
broke.
Yeah, that's
I
your,
made my
that's your daughter's fault. It's not my fault. Nope.
Actually, I'm fairly certain it wasn't even allowed to send you that damn stick as a biological thing.
Really?
Yeah, there are funny rules.
Yeah, I had to lie about sending honey to Dr. Josh. Whenever I went to the post office, someone was like, "What are you sending?" I'm like, "Sending organic honey from the hives I have at the bottom of the garden." She's like,
Just
"Oh,
no,
I'm not sending a toy," and I was like, "Okay, sending a toy."
Dave, I have to ask you a question. Are we going to do another awards show again, ever?
Yeah,
Next
probably.
year.
Yeah,
Then this one.
I think we should do.
I might get someone else to make the trophies this time. It took me too fucking long.
The funny thing about it is, Jerome doesn't know this as well. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but them trophies, Dave, they're just like balls. Dave made them himself. He sprayed them and all. Silly bastard forgot to prime them the first time. And he painted it, and he sent me a picture of a melting trophy. Didn't work out, Robbie.
Well, how do you think Stool got a trophy?
Hmm?
How do you think Stool got a trophy?
The Spatula Hands Awards.
Hey,
He got the melt-
Dave
he got
also
the
has a
melt-
vinyl machine. Look at this shit. Dave has a vinyl machine.
I'll just
I
say,
got a logo.
in the Oscars, you get the Gong Awards, right? In this thing, you get the Dong Awards.
It's a Dong Award. Actually, that's an idea. I think all my guests would love that. Right, Badger repeats in the chat. I'm good and a decent friend. Go fuck yourself. We are done. No, we're not. Well, one more question. It's a good question.
Really quickly, because Brian has to go.
Does he?
Yeah, cool. So, yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta.
Let's get one more, maybe one more in or something.
Can I ask the
Really
last
quickly,
question?
ask the question that
Then you
Brian
can go.
answered.
Let Brian answer. Question 1494. Brushing your teeth or wiping your bum? You have to give one up. Which one and why?
What is it? What about like if I got a bidet?
Yes, you can get a
Oh,
bidet.
now you're making points of staying here.
Yes.
Yeah. Brushing my teeth. I guess that's gross though. Yeah. I guess if I had to give up one, it would have to be brushing my teeth. I remember this question too.
Did you?
Why would you want to walk around with shit in your mouth when you can mouthwash and chewing gum?
You got chewing gum.
I've
Right.
shit on my ass the other way. Who wants that?
Yeah, I'm still gonna. I
Oh,
still
feeling
wanna.
like
Yeah.
I mean, can I-
bad napping.
Can I take a shower immediately after shitting?
Yes.
What if you're at
Yeah.
work?
I'm brushing my teeth. I'm brushing
What
my
if
teeth.
you're at work? What if you've had
I
a
hope
spicy
it.
curry?
I'm
and
not,
it's
here's the thing. Here's the
lunchtime?
thing. I'm an American. I will not use a public toilet in America. I will fucking not. I'll wait till I get home to shit anyway.
We
I'm
have
good.
3 toilets at work, and there is only one of them that I will use
Can
for a number 2.
Can I
The other two-
clarify a question here, Dave? Okay. So, you're just saying not using toilet paper. You're not saying never have a clean ass again.
No, you can never clean arse. You just can't wipe your bum.
Again, it's easy. In that respect, it's a lot easier to
use a bidet.
use a bidet, or worst comes to the worst, jump in the goddamn bath and use a tap kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas with brushing your teeth, there's
You can't do
kind
that
of
when
not
you're
really
out.
a way out.
You're in a public toilet.
That
On
is
your
true.
round, you've got to go to a public toilet, and then you've got to spend half your round, the rest of your round, with an unclean bum, a very uncomfortable, unclean bum.
Okay. That actually does that. And I'm not joking, Dave. That actually does present a very real world problem for me. Yeah.
I guess I would choose the brushing thing, because you know, if you're talking about, I'm out for lunch and all that kind of stuff. Well, you most often aren't able to brush your teeth right after a lunch out in the middle of the day.
Dave, change your scene.
Hold on. And
let
again,
me finish.
go on, Jen, because I want to ask the question.
There are many different preps and condiments, candy-like things, things that you can take to at least cover what's going on until you're able to rinse out well enough, and there's just nothing you can stick up your ass and chew.
Okay.
Stick up
Dave,
things
hold
up
on.
your ass
Dave,
is not
what you're
wiping your
saying-
ass, Jenny. That is a totally different thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but look, it's not equivalent.
Hold
is the
on.
point.
No, hold on. Okay, I want to ask a question here. So I'll also explain the options for wiping your back. So, are you saying I can't brush my teeth ever again?
Yes.
Okay. So, how about as an answer, I wipe my ass and just get by on mouthwash?
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah.
Tobin says, miss out on the rashes and hemorrhoids. I'll brush my teeth. Ox says, stick them legs out in front of you and drag, drag, drag. So like the dogs. Uhan says, I'll plan my poops and wash without wiping at home. Tusk says, I was out fishing and took a great big shit on a riverbank just the other day. I wiped my bum with a sheet of kitchen roll I had used to blow my nose on earlier. Not my best moment.
Oh, I'll not even tell you the worst that I've had to do to not walk around with a dirty bum.
Go on.
Well, I've told you before, but you've an awful bad memory, and I've told Manda, and she just left. So,
Manda, what's your answer?
Here. Manda's here.
Manda, what's your answer? She gone.
She's muted, but Manda is here.
if anybody, no, I'm not even going to go into it. Will not know. No, will not.
No. Robbie won't answer. Come back. Jenny.
Yeah, I promise. I'll wear the mankini if you don't come back. No, I'm getting up to leave. I'm going to get the mankini. You come back. I can't actually open the door because Elena's asleep 15 foot over there.
She called your bluff.
Apparently her answer is go fuck yourself, though. So
There you go.
Was that a Math Pig or me? Math Pig said, I changed my answer to... Oh, no, wrong one. Oh, that was my answer at me. Right. So she says she'd give up wiping her bum. Tusk says, I've had to use my underpants on at least 2 occasions. Badger
That's
says,
just
stop wiping...
skid marks, Tusk. That's just skid marks.
Badger says, stop wiping, live by a river. Jenny.
I thought I answered already.
Did you?
I would give up brushing because there's many alternatives to brushing that will be effective, and because there's no preparations to shove up your butt and chew.
Jerome, you were a bidet, weren't you?
Definitely.
Jump in the shower.
Yeah, I'm giving up wiping. I can live without wiping.
See, you guys can choose to live without wiping. You know, it's
that's a very good point. Well, no, I did make very clear it was wiping your bum.
Yeah, that's right.
I can do it up.
Why are boys instantly okay and can get away with not wiping their ass? I don't like shit on my ass.
yeah, that's a bit sexist, Jenny. Sorry.
If you plan your shit, here's the thing: if you plan your shit ahead of time, you don't have to worry about needing to wipe. I can take a shower 3 times a day.
You can plan all you want, man. You can plan all you want. That also means that you're not allowed to eat curry. You're not allowed to eat spicy food because these things don't plan around you. These things just go, hey, remember last night we had that spicy pizza? Yeah, I feel it coming out now.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a black stereotype, but it's definitely my black truth. Spicy food does nothing to me.
You're a lucky man. And speaking as a man who has eaten many a chicken vindaloo, and believe me, I have tried to get the science behind like times to going to the loo around a chicken vindaloo down to a science, and it still doesn't work.
I'm a regular pooper. I poop in the morning. I poop when I come home from work. Still wouldn't take the chance.
No. Tusk says Americans don't know spicy food.
Probably doesn't help that I have Crohn's disease.
Why are we talking about pooping? Dave?
No, I have no idea. We're done. Well, if Manda will answer, we're done.
Manda.
Then we can go home.
Actually, Dave, you answered.
Oh, I'd give up brushing my teeth probably. I quite like the idea of jumping in the shower.
I'm not a regular brusher of my teeth. I would say possibly 3 to 4 days out of the week, I would actually go and brush my teeth. I do use mouthwash. I chew chewing gum an awful lot. I am 38 with no fillings, no caps, no nothing. I say that's down to the fact that I'm not a sugar fan, more so than I don't brush my teeth. And they are also brown from the Buckfast and coffee and other staining drinks. So they're not pretty, but they're all my original bits.
Mine are going brown despite the blooming like charcoal whitening toothpaste.
What I usually do
the
is
charcoal
I-
whitening
I-
blue
I-
tape is bullshit.
I obsessively use whitening toothpaste as well.
Oh, no,
Why?
man. It's easier. Just buy yourself a bottle of hydrogen peroxide and
Yeah.
some like whitening powder, and you dip the two together, and then put up with 30 seconds of this, and then
Yeah,
I
I can enjoy that.
that's what I
I
do.
mean, I can send you some.
I had to figure it out because I brushed too much at one point, and I over fluorided my
Yeah.
teeth, so they begin to change. So I had to get the whitening treatment. It was weird. Like I brushed too much. I didn't know the thing.
I moved to a new house, and I didn't buy a toothbrush and just get into the habit of using mouthwash every morning. And an entire year went past, and I built up that much fucking plaque that it separated my gums from my teeth, and everything I had caused me to bleed, and I had to go to the fucking dentist. And even after that, I still have all my original bits. It was just like, would you brush your teeth? And I'm like, okay, I brushed my teeth. So going mouthwash 100%, I can guarantee you from personal experience, it's not a good thing.
My
Yeah.
tobacco
Brush your teeth.
devastated my teeth,
Did it?
and regardless of how much flossing, brushing, or anything I did, the tobacco over time basically rotted them away because of the gum trouble it gives you gums. And here I am at my age, missing most of my molars, and looking forward to dentures one of these days.
It's gonna happen to me. I've got a shit ton of fillings in one fake tooth here, so it's gonna happen.
Right. Badger says, tell Jeff to get some Tipex. Right. On that note, we're going. Okay. So I'm gonna say thank you.
That's why we have a badger coal. Sorry.
It is. And say thank you to everyone. I'm going to say thank you to the audience first, which is rare. Thank you to everyone who's
it's
watched.
not rare. All you do is talk about the live chat, man.
Fuck you. Thank you to the audience for watching, and most of you participated. So it's been a very, very, very odd year.
Jeff, I have enjoyed being on your show more than any other activity I do on the web, and I want to thank you very much for taking a risk with me, and I hope to be able to do this.
It's the rose-colored glasses, Jenny.
Yeah.
That's what makes this look like
Well,
a
I mean, I'll say this. I mean, I've obviously enjoyed coming on. I've come on a lot to Dave's streams in the past year for the especially during the first lockdown. This stream was literally my social life, and been a lot of fun. And what can I say about tonight, Dave? Of all the live streams I've ever been on anyone's channels, I've got to say this is by far the most recent.
Yeah, good, isn't it? Won't be for long now. Someone else will come along.
Tomorrow night, if you get around to plugging in a minute, but
right, I'm gonna let Jerome. No, I won't let Jerome go first because he doesn't know what he's doing in this context. Mass Pig.
Nothing.
Oh, Mando.
I haven't got a goddamn thing planned.
No,
The closest I've got to is a possible Tory supporter. I'm thinking about I've reached out to a few people. I've reached out to Ask a Spaceman. He is a big fan of cheese and actually supported by a cheese channel. At the end of every stream, he eats some cheese. Dave will love that.
Dave's favorite site.
It's
fantastic.
one of the reasons I actually want to ask this guy is because my two best friends is Manda, the person I love more than anyone, and fucking Dave. And she likes astrophysics and he hates cheese. And this guy is an astrophysicist sponsored by a cheese channel. It's like a cheese factory. It's like a perfect match made in heaven.
I think that is the perfect stream you've come up with.
Wouldn't it be? Yeah. I've reached out to a few people. I've nothing landed down. Sub to the channel. It's random. It's Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. 2 of them days, some shit will happen. We find random people like fucking Jerome.
When's Jerome on?
Jerome's on this Monday.
You said you had no one on.
9 p.m. Eastern. Jerome, what are you doing at 5 p.m. Eastern on Monday?
Yo, listen, bitches. I already said first you come on Dave's show and we like warm you up to us, and then you go on Robbie's and you do an interview. Did I not say that to you?
That's because that's literally what I do. Yes, it's. I agree.
He knows what's going on. Like,
He knows what's going on. Like this is like the light-hearted.
What I find is funny is
have a serious
Jerome made a tweet the other day, and he was like, "Thanks very much for all the people that's helped. You know, Amanda and Robbie and Dave and all. Appreciate and everything. There, thanks very much." And I thought that was lovely. It's very nice, and it goes towards how sort of a nice person Jerome is. And 2 days before that, I sent Amanda your video, and she goes, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
No, that is not fucking fair. No, listen. And this looks good for you because, like, seriously, Robbie watches so much fucking YouTube.
I'm only subscribed to 887 channels. I'm only subscribed to 887 channels. I still have another 103 left. Okay.
Shut the fuck up. It's like constant YouTube. So he's constantly throwing, like, oh, watch this person. Oh, let's watch this person. I don't give a fuck, but I liked you. So that's rare. Ask these people. I fucking hate everybody. Like, I hate everybody.
Jerome,
he hates me most of all. And
I will say this. I will actually back him on. Jerome, if you've passed the Manda test,
you'll probably survive.
You're gonna do well. If you pass the Manda test.
Shout out to this is what I've always done. It used to be
Manda free, yeah, and Manda's been on my channel and I've not passed the Manda test. So,
in this one stream you put up fucking I'm not even gonna mention the
Don't say the name.
I didn't. I'm just saying he doesn't fucking help himself.
You wouldn't know that Jeff is like literally family to us, so like
I hate to get like long soppy.
In all honesty, like I sent your own message. I talked to him for all the guts of an hour.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, I seen that you're making YouTube channels. I've seen you've got what, 30 subscribers, 20 subscribers. No, I was number 2. I was number 2.
I was 3.
I was number 2. What are you at now?
Right now, I think it's 68.
And that was before this stream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's the name? Dave, put the fucker's link in the chat.
Yes, go sub. Yeah. He's real funny, yo.
Yeah, he does this whole multi-character thing.
I mean, he's pretty too. I mean, come on, funny, pretty.
Oh, that's okay. You interrupt your boyfriend to tell the stranger how pretty he is. Go ahead.
That's okay. You've been interrupting Jeff all night, so I'm just giving it back to you.
All right, I told Jeff he's an asshole.
Whoa! Just a fucking second here. I think you've given me more shit tonight than Mathpig has.
I've given you shit, but I'm not rude. I don't interrupt you. I accidentally interrupted Jerome earlier, and I still fucking feel bad about it. Okay.
I'll say this. I don't get soppy on bloody streams very often. I'm trying not to here, but look, people who are regular watchers kind of know that myself and Amanda bust each other's chops, and myself and Robbie bust each other's chops. But honestly, just so you guys know, these are 2 of my best friends in this community. So anything, so if you are a first-time watcher, or you're someone like Jerome here who's like, what the fuck is going on?
Wait till you see me. This is
all in good. This is all in good fun. We are really good friends, really.
Yeah. Whenever after an hour of talking to him, I was like, oh, by the way, I've lined you up for Dave's next quiz. And he was like, what? What the fuck is Dave's quiz? And I was like, you're fine. It's a great hub to meet people. I then sent him a list of like 3 or 4 channels.
Go on, quick.
I've been trying to get in for 10 minutes here, and you people are rude. You keep talking over me. You don't even make them.
Pot kettle.
When I try to talk, everybody is just constantly on top of me. Will you please be less rude? Jerome.
Sorry, Jenny, what are you trying to say?
Jerome, what is the name of your channel, please?
It is Blatant Blatheist. Yeah, it's actually on the.
And it's been linked in the live chat.
Yeah.
Let's just look.
Make sure
let's make sure I am actually subscribed to you.
So that's what I was saying. Found blatant atheist.
No,
jumped into-
Robbie, for fuck's sake. It is, you said this like 6 times on the show the other day, too. It is blatant Blatheist.
Sorry, I keep forgetting it's black. Sorry.
Right.
This is fucking rude, yo.
You know what? Fucking kudos.
I've just subbed to you, Jerome.
Good on
Okay?
you.
Global Mum says, I thought Jenny wanted people on top of her. And who had thank you for your interrupting super chat.
He asked me what Dave's quiz was about, and I said madness, utter madness, and then sent him the link to the channel. So,
And my
have you had a
response
good
was,
time
sounds
tonight,
like
Jerome?
my kind of party. And I was right.
Jenny, you have anything to shill?
I think there's going to be a movie night tonight.
Oh,
I don't know for sure, but if we do, it's 10:30 Eastern time. Say all the name of the show. Movie night.
movie night. Okay. Jerome, do you have anything to shill? Any new videos coming up?
Right now, I'm currently in the process of moving back to the States from Korea, so it's probably going to be a minute in between videos. But last time I said that, I put out a video the next day, so who the fuck knows?
He's on the airplane on Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Going to be on his phone on the airplane using airplane Wi-Fi.
Where are you going to move to in the States?
Okay. Oh, you jokey. Yeah, I've got a busy weekend in front of me. Not on my own channel, I've got to say. Tomorrow night I am on the shells.
Yep.
So be 11:30 UK time. So what's that? What's the US? Between 4 and 5 hours behind us at the moment. Sunday I'll be streaming with Noodle on. We're doing our regular Asterisk stream, but a little bit different because we're having like kind of an open thing for people who the few people who are like diehard fans of our streams. We're kind of inviting them in to say, hey, come and have a chat with us, kind of thing. And then after that, I'll be on Sunday. I'll be on One Ring's channel for Rock Opera Month, and we are doing Russia's 2112. If anyone wants to join that, and I'm just going to give a little teaser. Okay, I can't say too much publicly right now, but myself and Noodle are working on a project right now, which will be going public a little late this year. And I'll just say, I think it's going to be good. That's what I'm going to be saying. So
a good project.
It's going to be a really there's something coming a little later this year that is gonna be good. So it's a watch this space thing right now.
Okay.
You're up to 76 now, Jerome.
Come on, there's more of you in the chat than that. Fuck.
Look, dude, I was 76, so come on, guys.
Spooky says he was 76. One of you's lying.
It's one of us.
I'll
just say it's 5 when I click, so maybe one of us was.
Amanda's talking.
Badger, if you want me on your show, like, fucking set a time and shit. Like I've been saying for like a fucking year. Okay.
Yeah,
to be fair, he did say Mr. Blatheist should come into my burrow for a chat. Also, Manda. Right. On that note,
Don't
I'm going to say
expect it to happen anytime soon. The only person whose taint he licks is Dave's. So.
Hey, Badger, how about you come on like my channel for a chat? You know,
Badger can't leave the burrow.
On mine, he's never been on my channel.
Ooh, you can do an unbadgering on my channel. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, where's Jenny?
Lost Jenny.
Jenny should be back.
Right. Yeah, let's very quickly say thank you very much to Manda, to Math Pig, to Jeff and Jenny for a whole year. Thank you very much to Jerome, and hopefully for the next year.
Definitely.
And I was going to say some thanks to Brian because he's not here. And thank you very much to everyone in the chat. We will hopefully see
If I also
our...
could do, if I also just before you quit, Dave, if
Yeah.
I can shout out to Spartan Theology. Spartan Theology is going in tonight with the twins. So shout out
Good
for
luck.
a lot of love for Spartan.
Very much so. Okay, on that note, I can say good night. Thank you all for coming. And echo. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Think for yourself, people.
Bye.